Hi everyone, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel. As promised, I am doing a final walkthrough of this little junk journal album that we created together in my previous two videos. So, I didn't do anything else to the cover. The cover is the same, the back is the same, the ribbon is the same, so we don't have to actually go over that. Now, I know that when I was creating this journal, I thought that in this little front pocket, I would put some like ephemera, tags, cutouts, all that stuff. What I ended up doing instead was making a little journal to go in the little journal. So it's a mini journal in the mini journal. The papers that I used to make it were some leftover coffee dyed paper, and then I also used some magazine pages from the craft magazine that I had. So on the front cover there was a little image of this little doll, and it sort of looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid doll, but then the closer I looked at it, I don't think it is, because the hands don't look right. And then the hair, I believe, looks like it's made of yarn. I could be wrong, but it was a cute image, so I just backed it on some coffee dyed paper and I stuck it on the front. So as you can see inside, it's a combination of coffee dyed paper and then magazine paper. So I just alternated it between back and forth. And then the middle, I used one of those cards, like when you see one of these cards when you're ordering a magazine. And then I just did a single stitch to close it up. So I thought that was cute. So you can definitely do a lot of little journaling in here, and then the little journal goes into the other journal. So on the first pocket I just put a little piece of cutout lace here with a little button. On the tags in the pocket, this is just a scrap from the paper collection that this belonged to, that I just rounded the edges to and made it a journaling spot. And then this is different. This is a layered tag, in the sense that I used all my scraps of book paper and layered them. So it's not typical like I would do in the past, where I use like lace and trims and all that fun stuff that I learned from Moira. This, I just used my scraps of book page and made a layered tag that way. So that is that. And then here we have on the back of this page the little pocket that we put on, and then here again I have just a leftover sheet from the cutout from one of the sheets, and same with this, and they're all blank on the back for journaling. And then this one here is just a little scrap of coffee dyed paper, because you know I keep all my scraps. I don't like to throw them away because I know eventually I can use them. So it makes a little tiny booklet for little itty bitty notes. So that goes back in there. Alright, so we know about the coffee dyed paper, we know about this, and then here's one of the corner tucks, and again this is one of the scraps left over from the paper collection. And then I made a little tag with some book page and added this. I'm sorry, I was reading this just to make sure there was nothing inappropriate on there. And if you don't know what I meant by that, if you didn't watch my other two videos, I had bought a book at the Dollar Tree, just found the biggest book with the most pages, because I really wanted to just gut it and use the pages to make pockets and stuff. And I had made a pocket, and when I went to go, I don't remember if I was gluing it down or putting a tag in it, I realized there was a swear word on it. So I realized in that book there's a lot of words that really shouldn't be in my journals. So I was just reading just to make sure there was none of those words on there. Alright, moving along. Okay, so here we have one of our pockets. And I put a tag in there, and I made a very simple tag. I just have some book page that I inked around the edges, and then I stamped the back with some lines so you can journal on the back. And then that goes in the little bag, but I also left the back open. So I don't have anything to go back there, but I left it open just in case you want to tuck anything else behind. And then at the bottom here, oh, you know what? I think we did that together. So, you know, you've seen that, the little layering of everything. I think, oh, I thought I saw, oh yeah, I do. See a glue string. Darn glue strings. All right, and paper ribbon. And in this little corner tuck, I cut a little tag shape out of the pattern paper here. And, oh, I stamped the back of this one, but this one I left blank, so nothing there. And then I have a little yarn. I don't know if you can see it, but it's sparkly yarn. I thought it was kind of cool. And then those go back inside. All right, and next tuck. Here, again, I stamped the back. Front is plain. And then this is some vintage book page that I sewed onto this tag, and I stamped the back. So we have V, and I see vacuum tube. Yeah, so, and that tucks right back in there, and here's the middle of the signature. And then we have this little one, and since this was a tiny, or not, I shouldn't say tiny, but a small little pocket, I have little things to go inside. So I have this right here. Oh, I wasn't even in frame. Can you see that? And there's nothing on the back. I just thought it was really cute. It's like it's a street map, but I thought it'd fit perfect in that pocket. And then that there. And this is also another page from the collection. And I didn't stamp the back only because it has lines on the front, and when I stamp the lines on the back, they're like really dark and black, and this is really light and blue, so I just didn't want it to kind of cancel the front out because I like that. Okay, paper ribbon, and here again, same thing. I didn't put anything back here, but I did leave it open if you want to tuck anything else in there. But I did another one of these little bookmark type ones with book page on it and stamping on the back. Oh, there we go. Okay. And here, this was also from paper from the paper collection, and I didn't stamp the back of that. And this is just another place for little tiny notes. And where did these go? Ah, right here. Okay. And okay, so just like the other one, here is another little place for notes, and nothing on the back of that. And this is paper from the paper collection. And is that it? And that is it. So this little cutie is all finished now, and I will be putting it up on my Etsy shop later on tonight, or maybe, yeah, it will be on there later tonight if you are interested in purchasing it. And you can watch the creation videos to see exactly how it was put together. And it was really fun. A little idea, something that I don't normally do, but I like the way it came out. So I hope you enjoyed this creation video process, and as well as the walkthrough of the final journal. And I will see you on my next video. Take care. Bye.